Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make traditional English roast chicken dinner. I have some fresh potatoes, some vegetables, carrots, broccoli and cauliflower, and a nice piece of fresh chicken. To make the roast chicken, I've got 2 kilos of fresh whole chicken. I have some herbs, chives, parsley, and I've got a piece of lemon, some dried thyme, onions, white pepper, black pepper and salt, and I have a little bit of vegetable oil. You can also use butter or any oil of your choice. There are 2 options for the seasoning of the chicken. You can add all your seasoning onto the chicken, but I prefer to have everything in a bowl all mixed up ready. So I'm going to put the thyme in the bowl, the herbs, the salt, some black pepper, maybe about half a teaspoon, white pepper. You can add any peppers or any seasoning of your choice. I'm going to drop in about 2 tablespoons of veg oil, then using a spoon, mixing the peppers and the herbs. I'm going to rub the peppers and the herbs into the chicken, and I've put my plastic gloves on just to protect my hands from all the spice. So lift up the chicken, and inside the cavity place some of the peppers and herbs, rub into the sides, and then place it back and rub the remainder all around the chicken, underneath the arms, the wings. There is also a little cavity on the neck. Place some of the herbs and spice in there and rub all the ingredients into, all the seasoning into the chicken. So the breast can also have some of the spice. I've got the chicken on a little wire. If you have one at home, that would be nice to lift it off the water that will be coming out of the chicken. Otherwise, it's fine to just place it onto your baking dish. I've got the lemon. This is optional. You can pop it into the cavity of the chicken for some flavors. I like to roast mine on the back for the first 30 minutes and then flip over for the remainder of the cooking. The chicken, I've seasoned it nicely, so I'm going to cover with a piece of foil paper and leave in the fridge to marinate and soak up all the peppers and the spice for about 30 minutes. You can do this in the morning for your evening dinner. I've rested the chicken to soak up the spices for about 30 minutes. I'm going to place into a hot oven between 180 degrees to 200 degrees, depending on the instructions on your chicken. I'm going to cook mine at 180 degrees for about 80 to 90 minutes. So I'm still working on the video on the roast chicken dinner that we're serving with the roast potatoes. So to prepare the potatoes, wash the potatoes and peel. If you don't have the potato peeler at home, you can also use a knife to peel your potatoes. I've peeled the potatoes, so the next step is to cut into smaller pieces. can make the sizes roughly equal for even cooking during roasting. Place a saucepan or a pot onto the cooker with some water. Add a little bit of salt, and we're going to parboil the potatoes for about 10 minutes or until it's slightly tender. The potatoes has been boiling for about 10 minutes. I'm going to remove them from the water, placed onto a roasting dish, making sure you shake all the excess water. I'm going to spray with some sunflower oil. You can use some butter if you want it more buttery flavor, but I'm using sunflower oil spray. Shake a little bit of salt if you want, that's optional. Some white pepper, that's also optional. You can bake your potato, roast your potato plain as it is. And then I'm going to chop up some parsley, so you can use any herbs of your choice, that's also optional. Place the potatoes into the oven and roast for about 40 to 50 minutes. To prepare the steamed vegetables, I've got my vegetables all washed. So I'm going to slice the carrots into small slices. I've got the broccoli, I've washed it, so I'm going to slice into smaller pieces. Use a knife and just fry from the stalk. You can also use the scissors if you prefer. Preparing the cauliflower, remove the leaves using a knife and cut the vegetable into smaller pieces for the steamer. To steam the vegetable, I've got a steamer. You can have it done in different ways. I've got the steamer, I've got some water at the bottom of the pan. I'm going to place the perforated pot onto the bottom bit. Then I will be adding my vegetables to the top part of the pot. You can have 2 layers, so you can double it up or triple it up, but I'm just going to stop there. So let it cook until it's slightly tender but still crunchy. The vegetables are ready. They are still very crunchy but tender at the same time. So I'll be serving this alongside the roast chicken dinner. If you don't have the steamer at home, you can place a pot of water onto your cooker, bring it to the boil, put your vegetables into that water and use a spoon to skim out your vegetable in about 2 or 3 minutes, or according to your taste, but usually it should be soft but crunchy. The chicken is now ready. I'm going to use 2 forks to place it onto a platter. For the gravy for the roast dinner, you can use the water from the chicken, stir it. You can add in a little bit of wine or thicken it up with any flavor. You may also use ready-made gravy granules. You can pop this into some hot water. until you get the consistency you prefer. You can also add the gravy from the chicken into the ready-made one for better flavor. Our roast dinner is ready. We have the steamed vegetable, the roast potatoes, and the roast chicken. I'm going to carve out a little bit for myself. Like you can see, there's no red juice coming through, so that means it's all done. I'm placing it with a little bit of vegetable and a couple of potatoes. A little bit of gravy. Enjoy.